Tuna fishing is an important traditional occupation in many coastal countries, especially in tropical waters. There are many methods of catching tuna, but the most common is using fishing boats and special equipment such as nets, rods or traps. One of the most common methods is trawling, in which large ships will drop nets deep into the sea and pull up schools of tuna. Fishermen can also use special rods, with bait dropped into the water, waiting for tuna to bite, then pulling them up to the boat. In addition, in recent years, tuna fishing technology has also developed strongly with the use of satellite positioning systems and sonar devices to detect schools of fish from a distance, making fishing more efficient. However, to protect tuna resources and ensure sustainability, fishing must also comply with regulations on seasons and allowable fish quantities, avoiding overexploitation, to ensure sustainability in tuna fishing. In addition to complying with regulations on seasons and fish quantities, fishermen also need to pay attention to protecting the marine environment. The use of modern means and technology helps minimize negative impacts on marine ecosystems. But some traditional fishing methods, such as sinking nets or purse seines, also need to be applied appropriately to avoid catching unwanted fish or other marine life. International organizations and governments are also working together to build protected sea areas, limit exploitation, and restore tuna populations. In addition, the tuna processing industry is also growing strongly, with products such as canned tuna. Fresh tuna and tuna dishes being very popular in the international market. However, the increasing demand for tuna also poses a major challenge to maintaining the balance between exploitation and conservation of marine resources. Therefore, sustainable fishing solutions, aquaculture development and increased public education on marine resource protection are essential to ensure that tuna fishing can develop sustainably without harming the marine environment and ecosystems. An important factor in developing sustainable tuna fishing is cooperation between fishermen, environmental protection organizations and state management agencies. Sharing information, techniques and experiences among all parties can help fishermen improve fishing methods, reduce risks and losses, and increase economic efficiency. For example, some fishermen have adopted environmentally friendly alternatives such as using nets that do not suffocate small fish or special equipment to reduce the capture of non-target fish species. In addition, responsible fishing models, such as regional or seasonal tuna fishing, help prevent overfishing and protect tuna populations from extinction. Furthermore, the application of modern technology also plays an important role in improving efficiency and protecting the environment. Satellite monitoring systems and underwater sensors can help track the movement of tuna stocks and detect illegal fishing activities in a timely manner, thereby limiting the negative impacts of uncontrolled fishing. Tuna processing and exporting companies are also increasingly focusing on sourcing from fishermen who comply with sustainable standards, which not only meets the needs of international markets but also contributes to raising public awareness of the importance of protecting marine resources. Finally, education and dissemination of sustainable tuna fishing methods are important factors in changing the perception of fishermen and the community. Training programs, workshops and environmental protection campaigns should be vigorously implemented to better understand the impacts of unsustainable fishing methods and encourage them to participate in marine resource protection activities. This will not only help protect tuna resources but also create long-term and sustainable economic development opportunities for coastal communities to continue moving towards a sustainable future for the tuna fishing industry. Solutions for marine resource management also need to be improved. One effective solution is the establishment of marine protected areas, where fishing is suspended or restricted for a certain period of time so that fish populations can recover. These areas can act as natural nursery areas, helping to maintain biodiversity and long-term fishery resources. Fishing regulations also need to be more synchronous and strict, with the active participation of international organizations, non-governmental organizations and local communities. A notable trend in recent years is the encouragement of fishermen to participate in sustainable certification programs, such as the Marine Stewardship Council (MSC) certification. This certification helps ensure that tuna is caught according to strict environmental and sustainability standards, while opening up opportunities for fishermen and seafood businesses to access international markets with higher values. Many countries are also applying blockchain technology to monitor the supply chain. Ensuring that tuna is legally and transparently caught from the moment it is caught until it reaches the consumer. In addition, scientific research plays an extremely important role in providing information on the biological characteristics and behavior of tuna. A better understanding of the life cycle, habitat and factors affecting tuna migration helps managers to develop reasonable and accurate fishing policies. Research and monitoring programs, such as the tagging of tuna, and the use of biosensors to monitor their health, will help fishermen and authorities gain a clearer picture of the health of the fish population and adjust fishing activities in a timely manner. Finally, the development of tuna aquaculture models, farmed tuna, is becoming a promising direction to reduce pressure on wild fishing. Modern tuna farms can provide a stable supply without depleting marine resources. However, for this model to be successful, careful research is needed on nutrition, artificial habitats, as well as how to maintain product quality. The rational development of aquaculture can help to address the shortage of wild tuna while protecting marine ecosystems from the destruction caused by overfishing. In short, the tuna fishing industry can continue to develop sustainably if all stakeholders work together and make efforts to maintain a balance between exploitation and protection of marine resources. Only then can fishermen and coastal communities benefit from the industry in the long term without harming future generations and the natural environment. Another important factor in promoting sustainable tuna fishing is the support of policies and laws. Coastal countries need to have strong policies and legal frameworks to manage tuna fishing activities. This not only helps to reduce overfishing but also helps fishermen comply with environmental protection regulations. Laws related to limiting the number of tuna that can be caught in each season, prohibiting fishing in marine protected areas, or regulating the size of tuna that can be caught are essential to ensure the recovery and development of tuna populations. In addition to domestic regulations, international cooperation also plays an important role in protecting global tuna resources. Tuna is a migratory species, moving across many different seas and countries. So cooperation between countries in sharing information, data and establishing common marine conservation areas is essential. International organizations, such as the International Commission on the Management of Oceanic Fisheries, ICCAT, have made efforts to establish regulations and restrictions on tuna fishing on a global scale. Aiming to maintain the stability of tuna populations. However, the implementation and monitoring of these regulations requires close cooperation and determination from all relevant countries and organizations. In addition to policies on marine resource protection, raising public awareness and promoting education on marine protection are also an indispensable part of the sustainable development of the tuna fishing industry. Media campaigns, educational programs on marine protection and the importance of maintaining biodiversity in the ocean will help change the awareness of people and fishermen about protecting marine resources. Environmental organizations, schools, and government agencies can work together to develop these programs, helping people understand the importance of protecting tuna and other aquatic species to protect the marine ecosystem in general. A notable direction in developing a sustainable seafood industry is the increased application of technology in the process of catching and processing tuna. Devices and technology applications, such as underwater sensors, drones, or satellite cameras, help fishermen track the movement of tuna schools, thereby optimizing the fishing process without harming other species. In addition, blockchain technology is increasingly being used to monitor the supply chain, ensuring that tuna products reach consumers in a transparent and legal manner, thereby creating consumer confidence in the origin of the product. Ultimately, the sustainable development of the tuna fishing industry cannot be achieved without the active and responsible participation of all parties. From fishermen, processing enterprises, to scientists, management agencies and consumers. Every individual and organization has a part to play in protecting this valuable resource. The combination of traditional fishing methods, modern technology, and strict management policies will help protect the tuna industry from the risk of depletion, while creating long-term economic opportunities for coastal communities. An indispensable factor in ensuring the sustainability of the tuna fishing industry is the development and maintenance of blue economy models. Switching to less impactful fishing methods, such as selective fishing or pole and line fishing instead of purse seine fishing, can help minimize negative impacts on the environment and other marine species. At the same time, diversifying the economic activities of coastal communities, not only relying on tuna fishing, but also developing other industries, such as ecotourism. Aquaculture, seafood processing, can create job opportunities and stable income sources, thereby reducing pressure on marine resources. In addition, implementing programs to support fishermen to transition to sustainable fishing methods is also important. Governments and international organizations can provide financial support and training to help fishermen adopt new techniques, thereby reducing their dependence on destructive fishing methods. This support can include providing environmentally friendly fishing equipment, supporting scientific research on sustainable fishing models, or creating marine resource protection funds, supporting communities in maintaining tuna and other aquatic species. In addition, building and developing community cooperation models,